Class 10. In my previous video I told you about the introduction of magnetic effect of electric current. That is, I told you that when electric current passes through a conductor, then magnetic field is produced around it and we can draw the magnetic field lines also. That I have told you earlier only. In my previous video I also told you about the properties of magnetic field lines. That is very important, you have to know it. That is, magnetic field lines originate from north pole to south pole outside the magnet, but inside the magnet it travels from south to north. Magnetic field lines are closed curves, continuous closed curves. Magnetic field lines are imaginary lines. Magnetic field lines never intersect with each other. I already told you about this in my previous video. Now, today I am going to discuss about magnetic field pattern that can be produced around a straight current carrying conductor. Suppose this is a straight current carrying conductor. I have to find out the direction of magnetic field lines and how the magnetic field look like in a straight current carrying conductor. In your NCERT book you can find two figures are given. Suppose this one is a straight current carrying conductor. Okay, so a straight current carrying conductor, we can find that if we are going to put a cardboard over it, this is the straight current carrying conductor. If I going to put a cardboard making a hole over it, and then if I sprinkle some iron fillings on that cardboard, I will find that the cardboard, the iron fillings are going to arrange like this. The iron fillings are going to arrange like concentric circles, concentric rings. So I can say that a straight current carrying conductor produces magnetic field lines which looks like concentric circles. At a particular point, suppose this is the center, around it the concentric circles have been drawn. Similarly, if I take a point here, also I will get several concentric circles. If I draw a point here, I can get several concentric circles whose center is the wire itself. Okay, so one thing is clear, that how the field lines look like. The field lines look like concentric circles around a straight current carrying wire. Now next thing that you have to know, the amount of magnetic field, it depends upon the amount of current flowing through the conductor or not. That means if we change the amount of current in the current carrying wire, then what will be the effect of its magnetic field around it. In case of bar magnet, you have seen there is no, I am not talking about electricity in bar magnet, but here suppose you are putting a magnetic compass needle at this point. So I have to find out the deflection in the magnetic compass needle, how much it is deflected, how much the needle has been deflected. I will find that if a particular amount of current is flowing, then at a particular point the deflection is always same. If I am going to increase the amount of current flowing through the current carrying wire, then the deflection of magnetic compass needle will increase. Suppose the wire is same, I am increasing the amount of current. Previously 5 ampere current was flowing, now 10 ampere current is flowing. So I have increased the amount of current. Previously also I placed the compass needle here, and now also I am putting the compass needle here. So what I will find? I will find that in second case the deflection of magnetic compass needle is more. If the deflection of magnetic compass needle is more, so what can we conclude? We can conclude that when the current is more, that means effect of magnetic field is more, effect of magnetic force is more. So that means more magnetic field is produced. Generally magnetic field mathematically denoted by a letter V. This is the amount of magnetic field produced around a magnet, or we can say that this is the magnetic force. How much magnetic force is going to be applied by the straight current carrying conductor. So from this experiment I can say that B is directly proportional to I. More is the amount of current, more will be the effect of magnetic field. Another thing I have to know, I am not changing the amount of current in the straight current carrying conductor. Amount of current is same. I am only changing the position of magnetic compass needle. Previously the compass needle was here, now the compass needle is here. Now I am placing the compass needle at this point. So what change I can find, whether there will be a change or not? I will find that at this place the deflection of compass needle was more, but at this place the deflection is less. The more I will move away the compass needle, the less amount of deflection I can find. So from here I can conclude that as I am moving away from the straight current carrying conductor, the amount of magnetic force on a magnetic material is also going to decrease. That means the magnetic field, effect of magnetic field is going to decrease with the distance. So I can write that it is inversely proportional to the distance. R is the distance from the current carrying wire. So this much only you have to remember for now only. This is only in your syllabus. Another thing that you have to know, that is SI unit of B. SI unit of B, that is magnetic field, is Tesla. T-E-S-L-A. This you have to remember. Magnetic field, its SI unit is Tesla, that is denoted by capital T also. And its CGS unit is Gauss, G-A-U-S-S. This is the CGS unit. Relationship between CGS unit and this SI unit, that relation also you have to know. The relation between CGS unit and SI unit is 10 to the power 4 Gauss equal to 1 Tesla. This is the relationship between CGS unit and SI unit. Now next I have to find out the direction of magnetic field lines. You can find here that some arrows can be seen. The arrow here is pointing in this direction, arrow here is pointing in this direction. These arrows are giving you the direction of magnetic field lines. How to get the direction of magnetic field lines? For that you have to learn right hand thumb rule. This is my right hand, so I will use right hand thumb rule. How to use? My current is flowing towards this direction. So I have to hold the straight current carrying conductor in such a way that the thumb points towards the direction of current in this way. So this is, suppose this is straight current carrying conductor, the thumb is pointing towards the direction of current. Now I have to curl my finger. The finger is curling in which direction, that I have to find out. The direction of curling the finger, it will show me the direction of magnetic field lines. So this is the current carrying wire. My finger is curling in this direction. This is the way my finger is curling. So the arrow can be seen. I have drawn the arrow beforehand. You can see how it is curled. The finger are curling in this direction, so arrow is here. Here in this place, at this position, the curl is this direction. So what is this? This is my anti-clockwise direction. You have seen clock. If I put a clock here, the in which direction the minute hand or hour hand will move. The minute hand, hour hand, they move in this direction. This is called clockwise direction, and this one is known as anti-clockwise direction. So if the current carrying conductor is towards north direction, The direction I have drawn here, this is north, this is south, this is west, and this one is east. So current carrying conductor is pointing towards north direction. That means current is flowing towards upward direction. Then the direction of magnetic field line is anti-clockwise. Okay, and that can be proved by using this right hand thumb rule. Okay. On the other hand, if the direction of current is in this direction, that is south direction, so how I am going to hold it? The thumb will point towards this one. So this is the holding. The thumb is pointing in this direction. Now I have to find out the curl. This is my thumb. The thumb is towards south and it is curling in which direction, that I have to find out. The hand is curling in which direction? Clockwise direction. This is clockwise direction. This is towards south and this one is clockwise direction. So using right hand thumb rule, I can say when the current is coming in the southward direction, then the direction of these concentric lines will be clockwise. So this is a tip also you can remember. Always you don't have to use pen, pencil or something to find out. Whenever current flows towards north direction, then in a straight current carrying conductor, the field lines will be directed anti-clockwise. On the other hand, when the current will flow in the southward direction, that is downward direction, the field line will be clockwise. This one you can remember, or you can do it by your own here. Another way I can show you that how to find out magnetic field at a particular point around the magnetic straight current carrying conductor, how to find out the magnetic field. First of all, suppose this is my straight current carrying wire. My fingers are curling in this direction. So if I have to find out a point in this side, that means towards which side? This is your towards left side. Towards left side, what is the direction I have to find out? Towards left side, this is a particular point. At this point, what is the direction of magnetic field line? How to find it? First, I will see the curl. I will move my finger in this direction. This is the movement of my finger. Why I am moving the finger? Because to find out the magnetic field direction at a particular point, I have to draw a tangent in this circle. Now the tangent can have two directions. Suppose this is the circle, I can draw a tangent in this direction, I can draw a tangent in this direction. Now which tangent I will take? I will not take this one because the curl is in this direction, so I have to take the tangent in this direction. So at this particular point, what is the direction of magnetic field line? The direction is towards south. At this particular point, it is towards south, or I can say toward downward direction also. Now to find out that, I am saying that I have to find out at this point, a point at the left. So my finger is running like this, I have to wait here. At this point I am waiting. So now my finger is in which direction? That is the direction of magnetic field line. Or I am moving, here I will stop. At this point I will stop. This is the point towards the left of the current carrying wire. So in which direction my finger is? In three-dimensional figure, if the finger is in this direction, this is called downward direction, and if the finger is in this direction, that is called upward direction. So my finger is moving, I will stop here. In which direction it is? It is in the downward direction. Towards the left side, a particular point is there. There the direction of magnetic field is downward direction. Towards the right, if I have to find, so the curl is like this, curl is moving. This is the point at the right. At the right, this is the point. So my Finger is pointing in which direction? Upward direction. This is upward direction and this one is downward direction. This is upward direction and this one is downward direction. If I have to find out a point just below, below means just behind it. Below, how to find out below? It is just behind. So I am moving my finger in this way. Just below means this point. At this point it is in which direction? At this point I can find that it is towards this board. It is moving towards the board. Okay, so this is the particular point that I have to find out. Now there is a question in your book. If you want to discuss one question from your NCERT book, okay? In the NCERT book, page number 228, example 13.1. The question is saying the current through a horizontal power line flows in east to west. That means east to west, this one. What is the direction of magnetic field at a point directly below it and at a point directly above it? So I will take this one, pen, pencil, whatever you have. The question is that magnetic field current is flowing from east to west. East to west means this is the direction. Okay, so this is the direction. My thumb will be in this direction and my fingers are going to curl in this direction. First you have to understand this one. The thumb is in this direction and finger is curling in this direction. So finger is curling from north to south. You can see it clearly. It is towards west and finger is curling from north to south. Okay. Now I have to find out the direction of magnetic field lines at a particular point below the conductor and above the conductor. Actually below means here at this point and above means at this point. So my curl is moving in this direction. Now in the same direction I will move my finger to form a tangent around the circle. So I am holding this one and my finger is moving like this. This is the movement of the finger. Okay. So in this way, so below means this is the point. In this way, below means at this point. So at this point it is in which direction? This is south direction. Below. Below means at this point. So this is towards south. Below it is towards south. So my answer is, so magnetic field line direction at a point below the conductor is south. Above in this direction. Above it is towards north direction. Below it is south. Above is north. Below it is south. Above is north. In your book it is clockwise and anti-clockwise in that way written. But if you write north-south by using this one, that is also correct answer. So whenever you need, use a pen or pencil. Curl the finger, then use your finger in the direction of the curl. That will give you the direction of the tangent and it will be easier for you to find out the direction of magnetic field at any particular point wherever it is necessary. So I hope you have understood it properly. If you have any problem, pause the video, see it again and do by yourself, because until and unless you will not do it by yourself, taking a pen, pencil, whatever you have, then you cannot understand. You have to do by your own, and it will be helpful for higher classes also, because in higher class in magnetic effect of electric current this rule is going to be used several times. So thank you very much.